Hi, how you doing today? Thought I would jump on here and talk about something that I've been thinking about for probably a week now. And it's taken me this long to get my act together to throw something up here to share with you what I've been thinking. So I seem to feel like I grasp some certain ideas that I think, oh, wow, that's so cool. I get it. I get it. But as time goes on, I feel like things happened that make me even understand concepts more deeply. And I love that. I love to be sort of open enough that I can kind of shift my thinking a little bit into something even higher and better. So this year, something I really learned, even more so than the last 4 years since being kind of more open, is the process of doing small things every day that build on each other to actually get you somewhere. And so then it brings it back down to it's really in the journey. It's not really the destination. And how I kind of came about this year that even kind of solidified it even more was the fact that, well, for instance, the thinking is that you can go to the gym, let's say one day, and work out for 24 hours, and then not go back to the gym for 30 days and go again and work out for 24 hours. Well, is that really going to get you the benefit? Is that really going to give you what you need? It just isn't, because that's not how it works. That's not how things build upon each other. And so this year, I've dubbed the year of the move, because I moved, pretty much everybody in my family moved once or twice. It was like the big move, the big migration. And one of the moves that happened was my mom had been in the hospital, and then she had to go into a skilled nursing facility for 30 days. And at this time, we decided to move her out of her assisted living place that she'd lived in for 5 years and move her to a new one for a new breath of fresh air type of thing. And so I had help moving the big stuff, but I had time. And so I just said, hey, I'll move all the little stuff and I'll just do it one little bit at a time. So I didn't kill myself. I didn't do what I've kind of done in the past, where you just want to get it over with. You have a project and you just want to get it done. So you just kind of go all out and try to do it all at once and kind of burn yourself out and at the expense of other things that you're supposed to be doing in your life. And so every day I just loaded my car up with something I needed to take over there, went over there, set it up, went to the old place, got a car full of stuff, went over, set it up. And so I did this, and it probably took me 20 days, maybe. I don't know. But I mean, at one point I sat in her room and I looked around and I said, how did everything get here? How did all this stuff get here? I'm like, oh yeah, I did it one little bit at a time, one little bit at a time. And, it's just really living in the journey of it and being in the moment even more, because it's all you have is the moment. So you can't think about all the things you're going to do tomorrow. And I mean, it's good to set goals and say in 6 months, I want to achieve this. But sometimes, some of us, it's very overwhelming to think I have to do something every day to get to that point. And all you can think about is what you have to do tomorrow. And it kind of paralyzes you. So I really focus on just what I can do in the moment and try not to think about the tomorrow. In fact, I give myself a break. I say, I'm going to do this today. I don't have to do it tomorrow, and I don't have to be on it tomorrow. I can take a break tomorrow or what have you. But if I do it today and I wake up the next morning, I kind of want to do it again. And then I don't think too much far in the future. I just kind of stay in the moment and really be present and make the choice for today. And so I kind of had another experience I'll share really quickly. And that was, I started working out at a gym about 10 weeks ago, sorry. And there was something I couldn't do at all. I couldn't even do like one rep of this. And I just was too weak. And it was kind of frustrating to me, but it was kind of like, okay. And so I've just every day shown up, just gotten up every day and done it. Just don't think about it. Just get up and just do it and go. Don't feel like it. That's okay. Do it anyway. Just get up and go. Just show up. It's really about showing up. And if you get there and you're sick and you don't feel good and something happened, you do what you can. You just do what you can. You don't just not go, or you don't just not show up, or you don't try. You just do it. And so about 9 weeks, we hit the 10-week mark or whatever, maybe it was 8. And all of a sudden I was just kind of sitting there after we did this one set of reps, and I just started getting really emotional because it hit me that the thing that I couldn't do 10 weeks ago, I couldn't do one of. I just did 3 sets of 10 with heavy weight. And it was because of the journey. It was because every day I showed up. It wasn't because one day I couldn't do it and the next day I worked out for 24 hours and then the next day I could do it. It doesn't work that way. It just doesn't work it doesn't work that way with our bodies. It doesn't work that way with our hearts. It doesn't work that way with our healing. It doesn't work that way with our minds and our spirituality. It doesn't work that way. It's little tiny shifts that you make. And so it might feel like you're not going anywhere, but they build on each other. Every day it builds and it builds and it builds, and something miraculous happens. And I always like to think of, well, I could not do it and stay exactly the same, or I could just keep doing something daily and maybe 30 days, something will change. 60 days, something will change. 90 days, something will change. So you just show up every day and make a little tiny pivot, a little tiny shift, a little different choice. I like to say new day, new choice, new life. And it's so true. So just think about it that way. Think about it very small. Think about, what can I do today that will add to whatever I did yesterday and tomorrow? And I don't really even think you have to think about yesterday and tomorrow, but I mean, you just really have to think about, you kind of think about today and think about where you are right now and make a choice. And tomorrow will kind of take care of itself. And really, don't think about all the mistakes you think you've made in the past. Don't think about all of those, because those will stop you too. Those will paralyze you. Well, I couldn't do it yesterday. Why do I think I can do it today? Because today's a new day, and today you have a new choice, and you can do it for yourself. And you can just, or it's, you don't do something. You don't do something that's bad for you. It's almost easier to not do something. Just don't pick up that food, or don't not set your alarm, or don't, you know what I mean? Like, there's don'ts and there's do's, and they're just choices, and choices are choices, and choices, all your choices have consequences, whether they're good choices or bad choices. You are labeling them that way. So there really are just choices that will get you the same thing you had today, or choices that will move you to a new area, to a new mind, a new thought pattern, a new perception, new habits, which basically can get you a new life. The bottom line is, by little tiny choices you make every day can get you a new life. So go out there, have a new day, make a new choice, and find your new life. Take care and do it.